Hello, I'm Richard Marks of MME Consulting Services. Today we're going to take a look at how you can capture, track, and share information effectively in your document management system. Let's start with capturing documents and files. A typical example would be a scanned document as an Adobe PDF file. And in our software system, Robert S. Brown has RSB scan folder shortcut right from within his software, and he has a typical PDF file. Simply going to open the PDF file. We're going to take a look at what the document is. It's from John Smith. And we're going to use an integration feature that allows us to create a document form. Actually go in and select some predefined codes, descriptions, a simple system to start typing a contact, matter, file, or project, and further define information such as, is this document coming in or going out of our office? We can verify the recipient as John Smith very easily. And we might also go a step further and make note of the fact that this was received by Robert S. Brown. We're going to save and close, and we've actually made a copy, created some directories, some structure for this, saved this into our system. We'll come back and look at how we can find this document after a while. What about the situation where maybe you have, quite a few documents? Let's take a look at a collection of documents, Word and PDF. I'm going to select these, and I'm simply going to copy these out of my temporary folder. And again, I'm going to have a shortcut to go into my Time Matters files. I'm going to find my XYZ Corporation file. This is all generated by Time Matters. Here's a particular account or matter number. And I'm going to paste my documents in. Back behind, I'm going to go to my matter or account list, highlight the XYZ Corporation, and I'm going to click and drag these documents right onto that particular file. I'm going to ask it to create all of these together. I could do them individually and preview them, but I want them all to come in, and I'm going to bring them in as a particular code. We'll say that all of these are forms. So I've actually captured all of those documents, filed them. Again, we'll come back and look at the XYZ Corporation and see how those are actually available for viewing. But let's move on. What's some other ways that we need to capture? Well, one of the things that will obviously happen is that we'll be in our database, and we're going to open up our Outlook email. And here is an attachment or multiple attachments coming in from an email. In this instance, I was actually able to take different attachments, even of different types. I was able to save those attachments and create an email in my database that not only put those attachments in my document management system, but also created a link between the email and the documents, making it very easy to see those particular documents associated with the email. So in this example, we really are automating several processes into a few simple steps. The email comes in. We'd like those documents to be saved in our document management system, the attachments, and we still like to be able to say, with this email, these are the attachments that came in with it. Pretty amazing system. Let's move on quickly and look at tracking documents. So what do we mean by tracking? Well, one of the things that we really want to have a good system for is finding what we've actually created. So let's take a quick look at the XYZ Corporation, and let's go to a document tab and see what we have in here. Well, first of all, notice that we have documents with descriptions, staff, in, out, to, from. A lot of information can come in here. And also, as we generated these documents, we coded them. Here are agreements. So there's our signed contract. Correspondence. There's the fee agreement going out. There's the forms. These are all of those multiple documents we brought in as one. And we can also have video and audio files. And whatever program we have as our default for that file type. For instance, this is going to open up in iTunes for an audio file. Or I might have Windows Media Player for a video file. We also can take a look at a document list, which is a global list for all the documents in our company, organization, or law firm. And we can also search and sort through these. We can create keywords. So we really have a lot of great ways to find those documents from the document form. What about specific text? So if we have a Word document, if we have optical character reading when we scan in our PDF, do we have an easy search for this? And the answer is that we have a document search feature that is pretty amazing. We can actually build an index, so even with a very large amount of documents, we can quickly search. I'm going to use the text containing billing items, and I'm going to search through my Time Matters files. And very quickly it's going to bring up a list of documents, and notice I even get a highlight feature that I'm searching for. So this could be a phrase, a few keywords within the document text itself. So what about sharing? Let's take a closer look at the document form for a minute, and we'll go back to our XYZ Corporation, and we'll go back to our document tab. Notice though that I also have documents out here in what's called a Power View, and I can also open up documents from here. From our document tab, let's take a look at what's really going on here. So by having date, time, codes, you see how the filing system is being built, and also staff. So I can delegate. One of the ways I could share this is to delegate. I might decide that I would like Marilyn Campos to actually review the document. I can simply assign it to her. We also can have types, categories, keywords, other ways to search and find our document. We also have version control. So within this one form, we can create multiple versions as well and revert back to those. So we have a lot of ways that we can track documents, we can check documents in and out, and we can convert Word documents to PDF. The other thing that we really want to do when we talk about sharing is we want to have our document management system incorporated with our contact and account information. In other words, document management should not be something outside of our database. Let me give you a couple of examples. One simple example would be, what if I wanted to capture information from an appointment that I have, and it's an in-office appointment, and I can simply go and grab an in-office appointment, what's called a formatable clipboard. Now I could use this anywhere. I might want to paste it right back in here and have some information specific to this appointment that might come over in my smartphone. I might also like to go into Outlook, generate a new document, a new email, and in that email have the ability to bring that information in as well. I can create email strings, I can generate distribution lists, I can do a lot of things because my document management system is also about getting information out. And of course, we need to be able to merge. So simply by highlighting a particular account or matter, adding a document, selecting from a list, in this case, we're going to take a basic letter, and we're actually going to be able to pull information from our account or matter, from the client's contact record, and even a third-party record. So we have a lot of ability to take a lot of information from our database and put it in a document. So here's an example. We're simply going to name this, and we're going to say merge. File names are verified, and now we're going to simply say, who are we sending this to? Well, let's send this out to Barry Abel. And voila, merge complete. And I have information from Barry Abel's contact record. I have information from my account or matter. And I can even have brought in additional information from the client's linked record. So we're getting a lot of data from our database into a merge. I hope this has been helpful. And the key points again are that in your document management system, it really should be integrated with your database. It should play nicely with other software such as Word, Adobe. It should allow you to have multiple file types so that you can capture video and photographs and audio files as well as your document files. Hope this has been helpful. Again, I'm Richard Marks with MME Consulting Services. Thanks for your time today.